It's a beautiful morning. Actually, I don't know that. We haven't been outside yet. It could be all sorts of undead, icky, sticky monsters and stuff out there. Hi, everybody. We're digging. Because we need stone. We need lots of stone. So freaking much stone. Because we have... I love it. Absolutely love having concrete. And we are, of course, digging down into our basement here. And, oh, I forgot I was smelting down brass. I'm trying to go put these radiators in our... here. Bop and bop. We've been busy over the course of the night here. And like I said, aside from digging this down and aside from having some concrete, which we do now have all these walls and stairs updated to concrete going down through there. Did I just lock that somehow? What? Anyway, you know what I need desperately, and like basically as I continue to mine and do stuff here, we're going to be plowing points into Miner 69 and Motherlode, because now that I have concrete, I need so much stone and cement basically, but I need so much stone in order to make cement. We need stone, and in order to make sand, we need stone. Because, I mean, we can always go to the desert and dig stuff too, but that's beside the point. But I did take another point in Miner 69, so we at least do more block damage, but they separated these two out. I think it used to be separate, or I think it used to be together, didn't it? Where Miner 69er, it would give you more stuff and you would do more block damage, but then they separated it out into this. I took another point of strength so I could do that, but now we got to take main vein so that way we can get 40% more stuff from all of our resource gatherings. So that's kind of one thing we're very conscious of. How much concrete do I have left? Only 12. Good. Yeah, we have no concrete left, literally at all. That's amazing. I don't think we're making any more out here either. No, we are not. Well, you know what we're going to do? I know we need more cement and stuff as well, but we may as well get cranking there and get some of that stuff rock and roll. I think we're going to tear this fence down too, because we're going to have a whole... Uh-oh. Oh, that's a screamer too. I saw her running. As soon as I turn those frickin' cement mixers on. Yup. 2 of them. Damn it. If I didn't suck so bad, that would help too. Yep, as soon as I turn those cement mixers on, they come a-running. It's not the first set I've had to deal with either. Oh, God, I hate screamers. Yeah, I think we're going to tear this down because we don't really need this separating fence in between these two structures here if we're going to have a perimeter wall all around the entire property. We also need to get rid of that camper that's back there. What the hell is still holding it up? Fall down! What is still holding it up there? The fence? There we go. Finally. Holy cow. All because of that stupid little plate in there. Yeah, I figured it'd be easier to just dig out the, dig out underneath it and take out the support, the gravel underneath it than it would be to actually, tear all the blocks out themselves. Much easier to dig the gravel. Of course, we're probably going to get screamers showing up now, because that's just what happens when you make a lot of noise all at once. But whatever. Then we could shoot right in the face. Pretty sure I get more iron for these little scrap pieces of iron too than I did for like the actual pieces of the thing I was chipping away when I was cutting it down. See, because like I have 540 now, and I have 549, but if I do one of these, 564. So I get 15 for each one of these, but I didn't even get 15 for that one whole piece. We got a nice empty soil. I'll go ahead and we'll fill this with topsoil, and then we'll have a nice empty space here. Now, this is topsoil, right? I made topsoil. Why does it still look like gravel? What the hell? Go home, game. You're drunk. None of that gave me any scrap iron. Are you serious? Oh, we're definitely going to move the dew collector now, though, now that we've got a lot more open space back here. So go ahead and give me this thing. I hated how cramped it was back here, and I was like, you know what, if we're putting this retaining wall in here, we don't need all this nonsense. We can just kind of, bam, do that. And then we'll go ahead, bam, bam, do that. I still need to find a filter for that sucker. One of these days. One of these days. But yeah, it's day 8. And we do have the little quest off there in the distance. I believe that's an infested clear, I think. I want to say. But I've been like really thinking about like, oh my god, we have so much need here. Are these done? These are done too. Okay, we can harvest all of our hops and stuff too. Which I did take a level of living off the land so we can harvest more and hopefully get more seeds for stuff. We got 2 seeds out of literally all of that, and I don't believe we can even make hop seeds yet. No, of course we can't. I can't even brew beer yet. I need 2 more food magazines before I can even brew beer, and we got 1 frickin' potato seed out of that. You gotta be kidding me. Well, all right. Well, let's just go ahead and just get whatever planted here again. I think I have more hop seeds inside, so I think we'll go in, we'll go grab those. We got to get more corn planted because we need more stuff here. What do we got? I got 1 more potato seed, 3 more hop seeds, and I do have a bunch more corn seeds, so we may as well go ahead and get those planted. I don't even think I could do potato seeds yet. No. Can I even do corn seeds yet? No. Can't do any kind of seeds yet. I think I need to take... I hate the idea of taking, like, the perk book for it, but I really think I got to take the perk book for getting more stuff. More... You know what I mean. Before we take our trip over there to that infested clear, we got to stop by the beginnings, the very, very, very beginnings of our Horde Night base. We're going to have a nice, I talked about it, where it's going to be right across the street. It's literally directly across the street from our base here. But we're going to have a little gravel pathway coming up to the entryway here. And this is going to be one of our death corridors. We're going to have 4 of these all surrounding the area here. All one going in every single direction. And then we're going to have a central kill chamber where I'm going to be located. And then the zombies have to run up to me and get murked, basically. But yeah, the kill chamber is going to be somewhere like right here-ish, and then we're going to have another spoke going that way, another spoke going that way, and another spoke going that way. We're going to have to do a little bit of diggy-dig work because the elevation's slightly higher back here than it was over up that area, but that's where we got all these seeds from because we had, we actually dug up I actually forgot, I think. I got to plant something. Yeah, there's 2 bits missing over here, and I'm not 100% sure why. Yeah, but this is going to be basically like my project for, but the problem is this is only going to give me clay. This is not going to give me stone. I need stone more than I need anything else. Like, this is just not going to cut it for me. But we are also going to need to dig a little secret chamber, like underneath this, where all of our Horde Night base storage is going to go, all of our weapons, all of our ammo, all of our etc. So I'll probably actually get working on that and get set up with building a little pathway going back over to the house. Because we won't be able to access the Horde Night base from within the Horde Night base. Like, literally the only way to access it will be going through the underground tunnel from the main house. So we got to get to work on that. We got to get to work on that as well. But yeah, this is going to be really, really great. And like, I always have a bad tendency in this game to build my Horde Night base and my base, and like all my different stuff is built thousands of miles away from each other. So I got to take forever, even in faster vehicles, take forever to travel between all of my different locations. And I'm not doing that this game. That's home right there. And then this is going to be our Horde Night base right here. And if we need to build something else later on in the game, we can and we will, like when we have way better tools and stuff. But for now, I'm not worried about it. For now, this is basically going to be it. The only thing I really wonder is how far back I need to go back here with digging back the landscape and clearing out trees, because I want to be able to see all the zombies coming from about 80,000 miles away. So I think even these trees back here, somewhat back near this POI, I think all this stuff can go. Ooh. Spooky, scary thunder and lightning. It's a rainy morning here on day 10. It's been busy. We've been busy absolutely building the absolute crap out of our Horde night base, which is definitely beginning to take shape. I don't know 100% if this thing is going to be done, but we're going to make it functional for Horde night on day 14. That's the most important thing to me. I really want to make it functional. That's still our infested clear down there at Buzz's Bar. We still haven't gotten down there to do that because I've literally just been working on this thing and gathering materials, creating concrete, creating cobblestone rocks, all this sort of stuff. Literally the whole live long day here. So let's walk you through and let me show you kind of the different things here. But I'm actually going to switch to a creative backup of the world so I can show you like an overhead view of what this whole thing looks like. All right, there we go. Now I can do things like toggle fly, and we can fly up over our base here and kind of take a look at the whole thing. This way I don't have to run around it and like give y'all like nausea or whatever as we kind of run around. So again, we made our little gravel pathway up over here across the street from our house. Okay, we need to get rid of the weather. Okay, a little bit nicer now. We don't have the fog, we don't have the rain, we don't have the wind, we don't have any of that kind of nonsense coming in here. So yeah, so here's our entrance over here. Like I said, just directly across the street from our main little building over there. And essentially we have 4 kill corridors. Now these are all going to be lined with electrical traps, and I actually have to figure out what block I actually want to put in here, because this actually can't be, and this isn't even the actual like survival mode of the world. This is just creative, so I got to load up that map again to change those out. But those actually can't be this kind of block, because right here on these blocks are going to be electric fence posts, and our electric fence traps are essentially going to go across. I can access these in the creative menu here like this. Trap. Wait, no, I got to say fence because it's electric fence posts, I think. Yep, there they are. And we're also going to need a wire tool. Yup. There we go. So essentially, let's go ahead and take those out of there. These will be like so. And, we'll just put a few of them in here just for kind of the exaggeration's sake. If you've seen any of my bases before, and I'm sure this is nothing new. This is like old hat to a lot of people that play this game, is making like electric kill corridors and stuff like that. But these will be connected across the ground here. And actually, they need to be elevated a little bit even above that position. I forgot about that. And essentially, as the zombies come in, they will run into the tripwires, and we just crisscross them like this, like over like that, and over like that, and over like that, and over like this, and over like this, and so on and so forth. The whole corridor is going to be filled with these, and I put that one upside down, apparently. The whole corridor is going to be filled with these in every direction, in every single direction coming out from the central kill box, which will be a platform in here that I will be standing on. There will be a kill platform up on top of it, too, so I can get up there and clean out things like vultures and all that other kind of dumb nonsense. This will dig down into a storage room, a few more layers down from this. We're going to keep going, only because I need the stone to make more concrete. Like, really, there's no other reason why I'm going to do that except for the fact that I need concrete. So we're just going to keep digging and get more stone. But yeah, essentially, we'll have 4 generators eventually down below that are going to connect up to all of these generators. We'll fill all of them with gas, and each generator will run independently on each wing. So this wing will have a generator, this wing will have a generator, et cetera, et cetera. And basically, we'll just have 4 kill corridors that will continue upgrading as we get new stuff. Like when we get fan traps, we'll unlock fan traps, put those in there. SMG and shotgun turrets, when we get those, we'll put those in there. So on and so forth until eventually we have an absolutely incredible Horde Night base. Last time I ran this exact design, this is basically just a slight modification on the design I just made in 1.4, which I am going to get those out. I decided I'm going to release those in a single day. We're just going to do a single whole day playlist of all of my 1.4 episodes. I only went up to day 28, and there's not an episode every day. So I don't remember how many exact episodes it is, but it's, I loved it. I thought it was a lot of fun to put it together and a lot of fun to create it. And I still have it. I created it. I edited it. So I may as well put them out for you so you guys can check them out. But this is it. This is our Horde Night base. This is what everything is going to look like here. I can't wait until we get the whole entire thing done. The one thing I didn't do here was in my 1.4 world, you'll see this whenever I release that series, but I tried to build it into a mountain that then collapsed. And then I was like, oh, well, I guess I can't do that now. And then I had to modify it into this this design, and it took forever to dig out all the different stuff I did. This was nice, flat-ish ground, and it was much easier to just shove this in here. So I'm not going to build a big platform around this like I did in 1.4. It's just kind of wasted effort, to be 100% honest. Like, you don't really need it. And we need to really focus on upgrading everything through here with concrete, basically, before our Horde night. And we're going to have overlap points where we're going to cover it with plates, because I hate this gap here, because they have access to like smoothing tools and stuff like that in creative mode when they're building the worlds that you just don't have in a survival game. So you get these weird gaps between the actual block and the actual like land pieces. Like, it's always been that way in this game, and I don't really understand why they do it that way, but it just kind of is what it is. And yeah, we're just going to basically build all these different things like this. We'll add more decorations kind of as we go. We'll probably, at some point, when we get enough turrets, we'll probably add like turret towers. Like out here, there'll be like turret towers just kind of like patrolling this area, like, like looking around for different things they can murder. Different stuff like that. There's a lot of things to consider as we plow ahead toward day 14. And that's why another reason I wanted to show you this in the creative world, because I got to focus on building this thing, and I do not want to sit here and be wasting time explaining it when I need to actually focus on building it, because the Horde night for day 14 is going to be here before we know it. I know we skipped a couple days in there, so I'm sorry about that, but it just is what it is. Like, I don't want to just dump the same content at y'all, like literally all the time. I don't want everything to be nothing but POI raids. I don't want everything to be nothing but building. I want to try to give you a nice mix in the content when I create the 7 Days to Die stuff here, because this game can get very samey if you just think about the daily grind of like, all right, let's take a quest from the trader, go out and do the quest, bring back the prize, get the reward, etc. And like, you can only watch people shooting zombies so many times before it gets, whatever. So I want to vary up the content just a little bit and make it a little bit different, each time. So that's it. And that's actually going to be it for this episode. I know that I don't think there was any zombie murder in this episode. So why don't we just go ahead as the music swells up and we get toward the end of the video here. Yeah, let's enjoy this random wandering horde that came by. I think this was the morning of day 8. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe the morning of day 9. I don't know. Oh, by the way, we're in the stable version of the game now. 2.0 is now stable. So if you notice a video title change, that's why. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. And we will see you on day 11. We'll finally go and do this infested clear at Buzz's Bar.